Happy New Year. Hey.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year to you.
Hey. What a wonderful New Year's gift that we can bring to people.
Oh, I know. This is amazing. This podcast. And Ben Nice is here.
That was what I was talking about, you big doofus.
Yeah,
Trying to build it up. Ben Nice, welcome back, bro.
Happy New Year, guys.
It's good to have you.
Good to see you, motherfuckers. Happy New Year.
Wow, Ben Nice. It's been a while.
It certainly
Since
has.
the holidays last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back.
Really? Has it been that long?
I think I was at like early, maybe midwinter or something last year.
Yeah, like
And I
February,
didn't
March.
come up- I was supposed to come up in spring and I didn't, and then came up in summer, but only for a couple of days. So, yeah. Good to see you.
Lovely to have you back.
Yo, pleasure to be here.
Supervisor's here too.
Yep, sure am.
World famous. You can hear him on the Yodney Dangerfield album.
Internationally known.
Yeah, international.
International superstar.
Actually, the Yodfather album.
Yeah, The Oddfather. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Get it right
Vega
or pay the
forgot.
price.
You know what? I'm going to
Yeah,
forgive
yeah.
Vega on that one.
There's so many. He's got like 6 releases this
Yeah,
year.
but it's the only
was
one that
rough.
he's featured on. You
You
would
know
think
what
that he
I'm
would
saying?
remember the name.
You
You
would
would
think.
think.
Yodfather, I think.
But to his credit, YOD been busy.
Very busy.
2022. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of work being done. So thank you, YOD, for that.
He's wearing suits on both covers, right? So I mean, there's that.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair.
Wow.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.
and merry all the holidays.
Glad you guys made it to another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
me
You
too.
never know.
Boy, oh boy.
Who knows what next
Getting
year?
crazy
will
out there.
Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo.
Oh Jesus.
Ay. Every fucking time we do a show, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a show where we didn't have a dead rapper to talk about.
It's like pretty much every other weekend,
Mhm.
Yeah.
if not more.
Yeah. It's as often as we do this show.
For sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, wait a
Yeah.
minute. Are we the catalyst?
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of seemed like that with the Tame and Hurricane G one. Like, why would both of these deaths occur while we're casting?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was strange.
Yeah.
On a Sunday. Gangsta
might
Boo's
need
on
to
a
go-
Sunday also, by the way.
Yeah.
It sure was.
Interesting.
Sunday might be the day of the
We
Lord.
might have to go
They
to
arrest.
commercial and talk about this.
Man, Gangsta Boo, huh? I'm not very
Damn.
familiar with him. With her, excuse me, but
Jesus.
thinking about 3-6 Mafia only has 3 members left. They have
I know, I was
3 who
gonna say.
passed away.
Is that name cursed?
They
Oh my
got
gosh.
I
Gosh.
don't know, dude.
her,
I was bummed.
Right?
Wait a minute.
Koopsta, and
Country Black's still alive, right?
Yeah, I believe so. And
He's still crunchy. And then DJ Paul still DJs.
and then there's the other guy there.
Juicy J?
Nope. Lord Superb, is that who it was? Lord
Who's the master?
Yeah, Koopsta, Lord Infamous, and Gangsta Boo. So they have lost half of 3-6 Mafia. It's now 3 of 6 Mafia. Dun-dun.
Well, that's
was
kind of a nice joke. But the 3 6s, it was supposed to be 666, not
Yes.
the number of people in the group.
Yes.
You know, because devil worshipment type stuff. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how many members of the group there are. So you can eat dicks on that one. All right. I'm not making jokes right
3
now.
of 6 Mafia.
We're tearing
That's
the
what he
club up in the
Yeah, the
afterlife
club up.
right now.
It seemed that Gangsta Boo was very respected, and everyone in the underground had like really thoughtful things to say about her. Like, I don't know, she was a big fan of hip hop and reached out to a lot of people. Seems like a cool person.
Well, yeah, like you
Yeah,
figure her
man.
style is like what female rappers are doing right now.
Yeah.
She's a
True.
pioneer.
She was doing
definitely
it like
pioneered that
30
shit.
years ago.
Yep.
You know, that same kind of talk that they're talking right now, she been did that.
She like birthed
Man.
it, pretty much, if you think about it. Like,
Essentially, yeah.
almost.
I wonder, how old was she when she started, do you think?
Yo, a teen.
Yeah,
'Cause
she
she was 43 when she
so
passed.
she's only 2 years
must
older
have
than us.
Yeah. And you got to figure that early 3-6 was, you know, mid 90s.
Easy.
Yeah, she could have been 18-year-old.
Yeah.
So they say they all come in threes, right?
Yep. Don West.
Oh, I forgot about Don West.
Gem, mint.
Barbara Walters also passed.
Fucking Mickey Mantle rookie cards. Yo, I used to watch that shit all night.
Harmon's a big fan. of
Oh
his, I
yeah,
know.
huge
Yeah.
fan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he
Gem
is.
Mint 10.
That guy's a character, man.
Isn't that his Twitter name?
It was,
Mint 10?
yeah, before he got banned.
Oh, rest in peace, Harmon.
Fuck.
Gangsta Boo's first song came out in 1998.
19.
Okay.
So she's what, 3 years older than us? She's probably
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, so she was an 18,
Yeah.
19-year-old.
18, 19.
I don't even want to say much about it, but what was that Daz video of him playing the voicemail?
Yeah, just playing voicemails from her.
Yeah.
That's a little strange.
At the end of one, she said she's high. That was it. But it didn't sound like she was high on like heavy drugs. It was like weed.
Like smoking weed, you know.
Maybe not the time. Maybe
Exactly.
not
No,
the
that's what I
time.
said. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
damn, like, why would you, the day after, that seems crazy. They
Daz-
seem friendly as fuck.
Do you
He
remember
was
when
clout chasing, obviously.
Kanye
but
West
for
was
no
saying
reason.
X, Y, and Z, and then Daz
Maybe he was just too high.
Daz was like,
He might
yo,
have been. He might have thought it was a nice gesture. He must.
Daz was like, all Crips, if you see Kanye West, beat him up. Remember that?
Yeah, that might have been a little too much.
Yeah,
Damn.
He might have had too much dip on his chip on that one.
whenever anything happens, he's like, I gotta take a selfie of myself and say something about this.
I don't know.
He needs that clout.
Got that hot take.
Yeah.
Dad's the man, though. Don't get me wrong. But maybe just not the time nor the place for that.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
made
Let
some
it breathe a little bit.
Yeah,
Great
for
music.
sure.
He might
That
not
was
still be
wild.
the man. I don't know.
Gangsta Boo.
R.I.P. You know what was cool, man? That song she did with Run the Jewels.
That's right, huh? Wow, I forgot
I think
about
she
that.
had a couple, no?
I think they remixed it.
Because they were on tour for a while.
Yeah, that's right. She was on tour with them. That was crazy. I saw her.
Like, what a great resurgence to her career. You know what I mean?
Totally.
From like a completely different audience
Yep.
that she was used to performing to.
Yeah, I bet you that really did her career a lot of good, actually. Helped revive, because it was during the streaming era, too, so it probably revived a bunch of her old songs.
Yeah, all of a sudden now
got
white
the
people
money
know who she is.
Got the money flowing in. Yeah, because it really was one of those things, too. Like, maybe down south, like, hood white people knew about her,
Oh, absolutely.
but, like, mainstream white
That's
people didn't know about
that's
her.
not. Yeah, that's exactly what
Regular
I mean.
whites
you know what I
didn't
mean?
know.
Yeah, the regular up north whites. You know,
Yeah, coastal whites, they didn't know.
they didn't know what they were missing though.
Coastal Whites.
Yeah.
But it took like the griminess of like an LP and a Killer Mike to put her on a track, and people would be like, "Whoa,
That shit worked. That was a great song.
amazing!"
Let's peep it real quick.
You won't do it.
We'll try to do it.
Hey. 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 Reminiscing on our time of innocence when we drank that Hennessy. Ate on lamb and venison. Face fucked you in your kitchen. Fucked you like we tussling. Do you fuck your husband like a y'all be tussling? Do you wear that muslin? Do you ask some pretty please? Do you cross on hands and knees like you used to do for me? Oh, you such a dirty girl. The world won't let you be yourself. I won't accept nothing else. I be having none of that. You be taking all of this. Pleasure come from punishment. Your threshold astonishing. I think I'm in love again. Found my perfect drug again. Feel better than heroin. You love my alpha arrogance. 2 Live Crew, the narrative. I put that dick in her mouth all day. She got that dick in her mouth all day. She say that dick in her mouth all day. She said she one of my dick in her mouth all day. Hey, I gave her that
Dick in the mouth all day.
She play with that
Dick in the mouth all day.
She want that
Dick in the mouth all day.
I think I'm in love again.
Love again.
Here I am, my love, just like when we first hooked up. Feeling like I'm animal, feeling like you're edible, bendable. I've been away, I don't have too much to say. You say it anyway. I say take your shit off, I'm not playing bag, little freak. What you are is so unique, smart and full of filth and joy. You've been with some little boys, now you're with a grown-up man, one who actually understands. Kid gloves are not on my hands, I will never condescend. Now spread yourself, smile a bit, rip the outline of my shit. Oh my God, I love this chick. I must put my tongue in this, into every space I go. Give me everything you am. She said no, you give me first. That was like a day ago, 8 a.m. Still got my
Dick in her mouth all day. She got that
dick in her mouth all day.
She say that dick in her mouth all day.
She said she one of my dick in her mouth all day.
Hey, I gave her that
Dick in the mouth all day.
She play with that
Dick in the mouth all day.
You want that?
Dick in the mouth all day.
That's what you want, huh? Hey, well, let me tell you a little story. I had a young player from the hood, licked my pussy real good, kept me stuck with lots of wood, kept my bank account on swole, sniffed my pussy like a rose, smoking on dro, made a porn tape, that nigga is a pro. You ain't know he had a lot of bad bitches in his past, but I was the one who turned that boy into a motherfucking man. His tongue is bunk, and he love for me to ride his face, front to back, gripping ass, pay my bills where I live, fuck me good, broke ass niggas killing me, I'm about my money, ho, never been a square bitch, ain't paying, hit the fucking dough, talking slick, that Memphis shit, I be from that Haven clique, keep it ratchet, so sweet, all these boys kiss my feet, I be on that queen shit, you better bless my realness, stick your tongue up in my ass, you better show me who you fucking with, run the Jew, love again, you go lose, I'm go win, let's have an orgy, I'ma share your ass with all my friends, ho, he want this clit in his mouth all day, he want this clit in his mouth all day, yeah, ho, I put my clit in his mouth all day, I got this fool in love again, yeah, ho, I put my clit in his mouth all day.
I think it's one of the best songs on that album too. Huh?
Yeah, probably actually.
Which is their best album?
It's a good one. That's the second one, right?
2?
Is that their?
In my mind, it's the best album.
That was like their apex, I would assume.
Yeah, I'd say that's their apex.
Yeah.
Well, it was very hard for them to follow up that first album because I feel like that came out of left field and really caught us all by surprise.
But motherfuckers was ready for part 2.
Yeah, and actually it did deliver.
Yeah, and it did. Yeah. It had to.
Yeah.
I think 2 is what propelled them to the top.
I'm gonna go give them all a re-listen, but you might be onto something with that one. Yeah, that might be their best one.
Definitely had the most staying power for me.
2's when they called on with everyone too. Like 1 was kind of just like LP and like underground people, but when 2 came, like all like the rock dudes and like
it solidified them as a group too, right? Like, not like a one-off,
Got them a whole new fan base.
I think that was the one that launched them up to like festival status.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like headliner festival status.
I got the Meow the Jewels around here somewhere.
Yeah, I got that one.
You got
too.
that vinyl?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna be worth something someday. Like
I don't know, but
That's
I'll hang
cool
on
as
to
fuck
it
have.
just in case.
It's fire.
Got a nice little furry finish on the front.
Yeah, it's like die cut. Too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's fuzzy. You pet it.
It's dope.
That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
that was the energy that we were on though back then.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a while ago.
That wasn't a good minute ago. Now that we think about it, looking back, as one does at the beginning of a year.
Yeah.
On the previous year.
Speaking of looking back on the previous year, did you guys hear the wrap up 2022?
Uncle Murder?
The Uncle Murder
Nah,
wrap up.
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't listen to it either.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
You heard it, Ben Nice?
I did. I mean, I listened to it once, like in passing. It wasn't like listening.
Let me run that
heavy.
back.
It was. I mean, it's long. It's 15 minutes.
That's
it's
too much.
It is long.
It's a lot. But he has a lot of good bars in it.
I definitely chuckled
like,
way more than once.
Yeah.
Did you?
No, like,
Yeah.
It was comedy?
At least 15 times. Every minute you'll
but
chuckle. Like
I got to tell you, like a lot of things I didn't agree with. Well, not a lot, but a couple of things in particular. And,
yeah.
You
remember which ones?
Well, when he started talking about the Meg and Torey situation.
Okay, yeah.
I was now that I don't know when he actually wrote it and put it down, because now that we know there's a verdict and whatnot. So, I mean, spoiler alert, but he says that it was Megan's fault during the song. It's like,
wow.
I don't know. She's the one that got shot.
A court of justice decided otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know. So, like, there's just a couple of things I'm just like, oh, that seems kind of weird. He definitely has a line about Freddie Gibbs getting beat up.
Yeah, Freddie responded on
Dinosaur Barbecue.
Freddie looking bad this year. There was a couple things I was like, ooh, I don't know if that was warranted. I don't know if we had to go there.
Just regular old being mean to people.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay. He said some shit about Brittany Griner. You know what I mean? I mean, that I don't totally disagree with what he said the whole time, but he's got a few bars in there about her that I chuckled, but maybe don't agree with all of it. But it's good. I don't know if it's worth 15 minutes of this show, but it's good.
No, it's a lot. No,
it's good.
Crazy. Well, go listen to it on your own.
How do you feel it compares to his stuff that he's done in previous years?
No, I think
one of
it's
the better
good.
ones?
Don't get me wrong. It's really good. And just the beats that they use too.
So he doesn't use the same beat for 15 minutes.
No.
Thank goodness.
No, there's a little Jodeci in there, like remix Jodeci. Come and talk to me on some hip hop shit. There's some more like the beats. The beats are good, but it's got Tony Yayo doing being his hype man.
There's the ad-libs?
That caught me out of nowhere right there. That's like, wait a minute, is that Yayo?
I could see them being down together.
Is that Tony Yayo?
Was Uncle Murda on G
Makes
Unit?
sense.
I didn't think so.
I think so.
But
I think
he shows up
50
50.
signed him at one point.
He shows up
though.
50 a couple times
Yeah.
on the track, and I'm like, oh, okay.
They're very similar in a way where they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
It makes
You know,
sense.
like
similar energy.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
No.
50's a fucking character, man.
I recommend y'all just give it a listen though.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's worth a listen. If you got,
I'll take the time.
you know,
You'll get some laughs out
At
of
the
it.
crib at my leisure.
Essentially, he says that United States lost in the trade for Brittany Griner. He's like, yeah, I know she's a good athlete, but I don't know if she can block no missiles. I'm
Where's the line?
paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing,
He's
but
got
yeah,
a point.
he's got some good lines in there. He's like, I ain't trying to start no wolf or no bitch, some things of that nature. It's funny.
Speaking of funny, and that Torey Lanez thing was crazy. That his dad was pretty funny. He went off on the news stations, whatever. Did you see this guy?
No, there's an interview with his dad where he goes ham.
Yeah, it's like right after the
Just
verdict,
walking out of the courtroom.
and he blames Rock Nation. He's got a fucking white beard. He's bald. He's got the cross earring like George Michael in the fucking
Jay-Z in particular also he called out.
Yeah.
Tory Lane's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was all conspiracy by Rock
he like
Nation.
blamed Rock Nation for him being guilty 2 years prior.
But then there was another clip of a young girl, I guess it's Tory Lane's sister, like a younger girl saying, like repeating those same lines coming out of the courtroom.
Yeah.
They had a whole thing right
I'm like,
They were
damn,
just ready.
man.
They saying that he didn't shoot her in the leg?
I don't know what their defense is at this point in time.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Because then there was that leaked phone call. Well, not leaked because it was public information. If you're calling a prison, then we can listen to these phone calls.
Sure.
But Tory and Megan's friend talking about how sorry he was for what he did and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know what your defense is now at this point in time.
They just released all 47 prosecution exhibits in the Tory Lanez case, like against Tory Lanez. So
That's not good. That
we'll
means
be
they
hearing all
really got
this
nothing
shit.
to hide.
Yeah.
So
That means it's like that's a done deal.
When did they sentence?
I think late January. I want to say like a month from when the
there's about to be a civil
Guilty
suit
was?
too, right?
Well, I figure after he does his time, they're gonna deport him, and then it's just gonna be hitting the woodwork after that.
Whoa,
This ain't over.
that's a valuable leg, man.
You kidding me?
You think she don't want her money for that leg?
But she was out
That's a very
working.
good
She was
point.
out working like 2 weeks after
she
that.
was
Or like you know
2
what I
weeks later,
mean?
she was twerking somewhere. I remember
2 weeks
going
and not
down.
being able to use that leg though.
That's money.
That's bread.
That's true.
That's more money than me and you
Money
see in a
the
year.
bank.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's like maybe 3 canceled tour dates.
Could be.
Yeah. It's 2
She was
weekends right there.
hospitalized. They have still the fragment's still in the foot. So how you gonna tell me I didn't get shot?
Yeah.
Right? No, facts.
But then they tried to put it on the friend.
For shooting
And
her, saying that her
word
friend
on the
shot her
street, they say Tory paid her $1 million.
to
Take the rap.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Now everybody going down. The whole ship's going down.
He's driving a brand new Mercedes though.
Y'all
That's-
looking bad.
Yo.
And the bodyguard that was there didn't show up
I
for
heard he
court.
got paid off too.
He was in a different
He was
country.
indisposed.
He was at the World Cup.
Oh,
Yeah, actually,
Jesus.
he was at the World
Which is
Cup.
crazy.
He was doing bodyguard work with somebody else, so he
I
was
could see that.
unavailable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
No big deal.
Tory Lanez right to the fucking Qatar. You know what I mean? No sweat.
I mean, could be.
Same hairline. I don't know.
Yo.
I'm
Just
not
crazy.
familiar
His
with Tory
dad's
Lanez.
hairline though, it was
should
hair where it
airbrush.
shouldn't have been. It was like,
like spray
how did
paint.
you do that? That actually like the part shows up.
Right.
Like there isn't hair around. It was amazing.
He was like that video I seen on Twitter where the guy, they put the rug on his head and then they glue it to his dome, and then they use the buzzers to cut it off. So he's got this like really thin amount of hair on the top of your head. You know
it was disgusting.
It was so weird.
Torey Lanez's dad, it looked like spray painted on. Life. It was like
he had that T-foul. Remember that? Remember that shit?
Yeah,
that's spray paint shit.
That's what it was. I swear.
I need that
stencil there to make the part. That was wild.
That's mad funny. Where's Torey Lanez from? You said they could deport him?
He's from Canada.
Hey.
Yeah.
T-Dot.
Damn. That would be a big L for him, huh?
Well, he still has his supporters, which is weird.
I swear that shit's like karaoke. Like he's like just taking other people's stats. Every song I've heard of him is like nothing's really sounds.
Yeah, I don't really know his music to be that.
It isn't very good.
I've heard it's literally glorified karaoke to me. I don't know.
If it was better music, I think more people would be standing up for him.
Facts.
Yeah. But we don't love you like that.
You make timeless music, they'll stand up for you for whatever. Like
way more than
Kelly.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you'll get way more than Uncle Murda here and like a bunch of fucking goofballs. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Come on. But no, I don't think this is the end for him. But
was there anything in the Uncle Murda freestyle there that had you go, oh, that was a deep cut right there, like that you had forgotten about? Skills would always do that. You'd be like, oh shit, that's right, that happened.
Yeah,
this year?
yeah. There were actually so many things. I was like, wow, that was this calendar year.
Yeah,
I totally forgot.
You did some research.
There was a lot actually.
That's cool.
And it was like, fuck. Actually, if you look at the
I'll read through the
cover,
lyrics.
the cover of it, it just has like a bunch of people on the front of it. You're just like, headlines. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot he did a thing. Or I forgot he's back now. I think he mentioned something about Bill Cosby going back on tour.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, my God, Bill Cosby is out.
There was some recent like references in it. That's why I was like, damn, when did he record this?
Yeah, I was like, oh, my God, I forgot
that was just announced.
They released that motherfucker.
I mean, Uncle Murda seemed like the kind of guy who could write a 15-minute song in one day.
No problem. Yeah.
I
don't think that's I think that's light work for that man, actually.
Anyone who was like one of those Smack DVD battle rappers can do that shit.
Yeah. I think he used to put out a mixtape every week.
But just the the extent of the people and references that he mentions is just like, wow.
Didn't he used to do Christmas albums too, Uncle Murda? Before the
Uncle Murda Christmas?
I feel like he did, but I don't know. I could be wrong there. Yeah, we'll have to get into that at some point.
Yeah, the lyrics aren't up yet on Genius, but they will be. Maybe next week we'll get into it. See, pull a couple lines from it.
What else I got tucked away? What you been listening to this week?
What have I listened to? Just been listening to that Ransom a lot, man. A lot. That Ransom and V-Don. That shit's dope, man.
What's that? His latest album or his tweets?
His
You been tweeting hard?
He's always saying some shit, man.
Vega's a big supporter of Uncle Murda's tweets.
Yeah, right. Always. Yeah, that Ransom and V-Don album is very good. Chaos is My Ladder, it's called. I think we listened to a couple tracks.
We did that last time. We got
shit's dope as hell.
Yeah, I'll play one for you off here.
Benjamin Nice.
Yo, he always delivers. He really always delivers. I haven't listened to his last oh yeah, for sure. Maybe his last 2 albums I haven't peeped, but I definitely will at some point. I mean,
chaos is a ladder.
Yeah. Look, this for them niggas that know me. The type of nigga to put his hands on his code D, control me? Nah, I'm not exactly an OG, but it's the older me that stops me from being an old me. I sold D, no slow leaks, I was locking these streets up. Don't creep up, we dropped weight but was able to beef up. Just keep up, still waiting for Poppy to please us. ASAP, don't be the type to be knocking a re-up. I sleep rough, with one eye open, pacing and breathing. One in the chamber, them screams is just in case I was dreaming. I touched the face of a demon, was scared of the resemblance. Fighting for my life like that bear wasn't a revenant. So prevalent, was talking with some bros. They had the nerve to laugh when I told them I had some goals. I showed them my path was gold. They ain't really believing. Nah, don't got the life they want, now they choosing to blame me for it. To protect the sheep, you gotta kill off the wolves. But if the sheep survive, then who gon' keep all the wool? In order to kill a wolf, it's gonna take other wolves. But doesn't really matter if chaos is your ladder. To protect the sheep, you gotta kill off the wolves. But if the sheep survive, then who gon' keep all the wool? In order to kill a wolf, it's gonna take other wolves. But doesn't really matter if chaos is your ladder. Damn, I gotta earn all the blessings. It's a burning obsession. When you approach this game, you apply a certain aggression. It's time to learn your reflection. No need for your affection, cause most temporary homies that teach you permanent lessons. I'm not concerned with your questions. The sheep is always led astray. God is with us predators. That's why you gotta let us pray. My rivals and competitors, just praying for a better day. I'm riding like the senator. We hopping on a jet to Spain. Don't stress the pain. Use
Hello?
What had happened?
I don't know. That was weird.
Damn, why'd you cut it like a D'Angelo track?
Oh, I think the app died. That's what it was.
Sheesh, rest in peace.
Man, R.I.P. That was
Man.
very...
You can't have nothing nice for the new year.
No.
That's how we're starting things
You
off.
do you dirty like that.
New
just
Year,
like that.
same old shit.
Well, that's a good song.
Don't be dirty under there.
Don't be dirty into it.
It was going well.
That was fire. That was really good.
Maybe one of the most consistent over the past few years.
He puts out so many albums. It's crazy. He's another
good,
like
man.
YOD. Like they just drop them all the time, and they're always quality, straight heat.
Is there too much?
Well,
I
for
think so.
sure. There's way too much. I mean, it's a good problem to have. It's better than
Yeah, but
not
I mean,
enough. But it's I miss shit all the time, and like
for an artist, are you oversaturating the market at times?
Here's the...
Is that even a thing that's possible?
I
I'm just
think-
I don't know.
I think it must make sense economically because why else is everyone doing it?
I think it's just because it's streaming era and more shit you have out, more shit
More streams you
people
get.
might hear. Like it's not going anywhere. Your real fans are gonna peep it eventually, even if they don't get to it right away.
Maybe
And
if you...
it's just better than the lather. You know?
Maybe if you're just continuously putting out music, you're waiting for that one to go viral. And then
And that
once
too.
that one goes, then they have a whole shit ton of stuff to listen to, right? Maybe?
Yeah.
Could be. I've
It's
seen it
always a
happen for
possibility.
artists
Does that take away from the mystique of the artist?
sometimes.
Yeah. Not always, but sometimes. Some of them just, yeah.
I mean, I think we
I
get
think-
less classic albums now.
For
Yeah.
sure. I think so too. Like used to be every year there'd be at least like 3 or 4 albums that everyone rocked with, like no matter what, like you knew them front to back.
And that you'd go
And
back
now
to.
Mm-hmm.
there's just not.
You'd hop in a random person's car and be like, "Yep, I got this
Yeah.
album too."
Yeah.
Not-
And a few of them, there'd be a handful of them every year, you know? I don't know if now there's just so many different lanes that people can just like kind of find their own niche and what they like, and then they hone into that, and then, you know.
I mean, the business
Different.
model, we've talked about this before, but the business model is definitely different now.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Very different.
most of the classic albums we grew up on were albums that a label hired an artist to make.
Mm.
Yep.
And you don't get as much of that at all anymore. And the people who are getting money that way are like Torey Lanez and other people we don't want to listen to.
Yeah, because maybe that's the other blueprint that has been put out in front of people.
Sure.
It's like, you're going to get jerked in a record deal, do your shit independent.
Mm-hmm.
If you get enough buzz, then you can get that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the mentality. I don't know.
Either way, you know, there's a lot of great music and not a lot of classic albums. That's my opinion.
You might be right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess it depends on what you like. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know, for us, maybe, you know, as older guys, we don't feel that way at all the time. But, geez, there's many albums from this year that I'm like, wow, I'll listen to a lot of them again. You know,
Yeah.
West Side Gun 10, classic.
Do we want to do a little thing?
I mean,
You want to do the list thing?
We can get into it. I'm not sure if Jelani has a list or anyone else has lists ready, but I could tell you quite a few albums that were my favorites of the year.
I don't have a whole ass list ready, but I can gather a couple.
I don't think we need to do top 10s at this point.
No,
But maybe just throwing out like 4 or 5 albums that like we recall from the year as being very good.
speaking of which, starting now,
Mm-hmm.
I will make a doc of 2023, and every time a new album drops,
You just throw it on the list.
throw it
That
on
sounds-
the list.
What?
That's going to be a lot of every
a
time
lot of
a
albums.
really good album.
What?
That you feel
No, and
like,
then we could each go in. You star an album that you listen to, boom, and then you go, oh, maybe check this one out. I know the Red Star is the Supervisor. You know, I know the green star is you. I know the blue star
that'd
is
be dope.
you know, you go in, you listen to it, you go, oh, okay, this is check this one out. You know,
I mean, that might help
That'd
keep
be
me
cool.
from forgetting about albums, which I do.
this is a good point.
Keep this
Exactly.
though.
That's the
Okay,
hardest
go
part.
for it.
Then when we get to the end of the year, maybe decide for whoever the person that recommended that album. Do you want to keep this in your top 10 or do you want to dump it? It's up to them.
This is good. This is smart.
Do you think that album still stands up to the test of time?
Sure.
Listeners, we're creating content right now. Okay, this is.
I'm over here. I'm over here. Because it could be good. Because if
it's
it's
a good
all
system.
for all of us to listen to anyway, I can be like, oh, that random album that I never heard of that the supervisor put up there, I actually like that now and it's in my top 10, and he might throw it to the curb. You know what I mean? Hey,
Totally.
No,
could
that's
be
a
over
good
there.
system.
We could be over there. He could be like, I don't like this Logic album anymore, but I could be like, I also don't like that Logic album.
Yeah.
And Logic put out an album in 2022, didn't
He
he?
sure did.
I
did not listen to it.
I was gonna
say,
can't,
I don't know if the word anymore is going to apply.
I will say, you know, I listened to the Earl album the other day.
The new one?
The new one. Not good. Wasn't for me. That's what I'll say about it. Not good for me. I didn't enjoy any of it.
What's your major critique of it?
A
couple words.
It sounds amateurish to me.
Rhyme-wise, beat-wise?
Rhyme-wise, beat-wise, there was a couple of beats that I was like, oh, this is straight. But I was like, this is like some like, it sounds like some Fruity Loop shit. Like which maybe is fine, but for me it was like, oh no, this is not it. And maybe it could be an album that I grow to like over time if I listen to it a lot more. But it wasn't like a, you know, how Kendrick was for me, where I go, okay, I need to let this marinate for a lot longer because I know this is good, but I'm just not. It's not clicking with me yet. You know, where this, I don't think it has that appeal to me. Unfortunately,
it just isn't good.
It just isn't good.
I have not listened.
It's
I'm sorry.
lukewarm.
I didn't listen to it either. But I know he like switched his style up like a couple years ago. He's not rapping like he used to, like when he first came out. So that probably has something to do with it. I mean, I haven't really liked any of his couple last projects. The couple songs I heard, I didn't listen to him front to back though. Like I won't say I did, but
I gotta say, I never really understood the appeal.
yeah, I mean,
It was that first track.
literally
That
his
was
first
that
track.
was the really.
Even his first album, I wasn't like in love with it. It was all right, but that first track was good, but just it never really hit for me like that.
Let's flip.
I don't know. I might have been too old for Earl. Like I know of him,
I think that's
Yeah.
but I don't really know his music like that.
Yeah,
I know the click.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I know the people around him, but I don't really know him like that.
And one of your favorite albums of last year was Tyler.
Hell yeah.
Was
That shit was dope as fuck.
That was the what was the name of that album? Do
I'm
you
about to
recall?
buy the fucking vinyl of that motherfucker.
Igor.
That was not
No,
Igor.
that was one
Wasn't Igor?
before it.
No.
The DJ Drama one, right?
DJ Drama.
Yeah, that's right.
Call Me If You Get Lost, maybe.
That's the one. Yeah. By the way, I just heard that Drama was about to do an album with Pusha.
Saw that too.
Could be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if he could do anything that he did with that Tyler album.
Wait, and he was doing something with someone else
Yeah, I
too,
heard
right?
him doing
There was
a
a
couple
third one,
things.
right? There was
I'll find out. Hold on.
DJ was he was just did West Side Gun too, right? Was he on the West Side Gun track or
He was on was he on 10? Was he
I feel like
I believe he was on there for a bunch of tracks. Drama's still cooking, man. Y'all forget we almost lost Drama in that in the FBI
Rico,
sting.
right?
Yeah,
with the
that's
Rico
true.
charge, man. We almost lost that dude.
I guess Joel Santana got some shit with DJ Drama coming soon too.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Out the cut.
Yo, if
that's
y'all
a
don't
blast
watch
from the past right
y'all
there.
don't watch Southside on HBO,
No.
Huh.
they had a whole ass episode about Joel Santana's bandana.
Are you kidding me?
Really?
Like
Yeah.
a woman got at an auction and then she loses it and started freaking out.
Oh shit.
It's amazing.
This
show
might have
is
to tap into
Off the
this.
fucking charts,
I'll
and then
peep
she
that.
ends up in like a hip hop trivia contest. It's wild.
Damn, she
Dude.
should join the pod.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Where is this lady?
she's a Chicago cop, but she's mad crooked. It's wild.
Call her up.
Yo, peep this show. It's amazing. We need more people to watch it. But yeah, Dipset.
I'll check
man.
it out for sure.
Anytime somebody mentions some Dipset love, I'm there.
Yeah, man.
You know what happened?
What happened?
Bunch of versuses. Didn't those shits happen last year?
Was that all last
think-
year?
Well, Dipset and the Locks was the year before. I remember that because I had just moved
Did
to
the three-
Kentucky like couple months before. I was chilling. It was like the summer of 2021.
I feel like the verses cooled off in 2020.
Oh, they did for sure. They did
because they sold them.
Yeah,
that's why
they sold the business to what's his,
I forget what company, but they definitely did.
Thriller or Chiller or
Triller.
Yep. Yeah.
But we did have the Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One.
In the KRS-One.
That was a good one.
I think also maybe the 3-6 and Bone Thugs happened.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
I think that happened at the end of 21.
All right, let me just look this shit up. So I'm sounding.
They had Cypress Hill and Onyx versus Onyx.
She's like, Busy Bone, you need to take your meds.
Yo,
after you threw the water at her.
Buster was just saying he wants Lil Wayne in the verses, I guess.
I was trying to figure out who Buster could actually go against, but that might be a good one right there.
I could see that.
Yeah, Wayne has a lot of hits that I don't
pull it out, but it was never my shit like that.
There was a good 5-year stretch that I wasn't fucking with Wayne like that.
Facts. No, me too. I was late to the Wayne train,
but he's got hits.
The Wayne train,
the Wayne train.
No joke.
Choo choo.
By the time I called up, he had such a back catalog. There was just too much for me to go through. But people I chill with would listen to it, and I'd be like, this is really good.
It was the Carters.
Yeah, the Carters and the mixtapes and shit.
Yeah. When he was on that mixtape run.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Sometimes quantity is not quality for me.
Facts. No, I agree.
But it was a lot. He put out a lot of material.
Yeah.
He got a lot of terrible songs, man.
I don't know because I have not listened to them. Yeah. Just so
Take
much.
My word for it. But he has a lot of great songs too.
I feel like you're King Hater #1. Though.
No, I'm just about to say. If I wanted to put together my 12 favorite Lil Wayne songs on one CD, I would listen to it all the time. It'd be amazing. I'm just saying, with all that shit he put out, there was a lot of really bad songs.
You used to be a Lil Wayne fan, then he hurt you?
Well, you know what happened was, at the time, I was working in a program for kids, and all the kids listened to Lil Wayne. So they would always want to put in this Wheezy CD. Play Wheezy. Stop playing that shit.
How old kids are we talking?
Teenagers.
Okay, all right.
Teenagers.
I'm like, we're talking grade school?
No, like 16, 17, 18.
Like a lollipop.
Yeah, shit like that. But they would play that shit all the time, and I'd be like, damn, he ripped that song. And then the next one, I'd be like, this is wretched, you know?
Huh.
But he had a lot of good music.
It was like right around that time, the mixtape Wayne time.
Yeah, I mean the kids always know first. They're like, this dude's the best rapper in the world. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Lil Wayne, the Lil Wayne. But I started hearing it, and I'm like, damn, this dude's actually spitting right now.
That's just Lil. He's not a little.
Yeah, but at the time, I still thought of him as a Little Wayne.
Yeah, he's not little. He's just down to earth.
Yeah, sure, that's true. Down to earth Wayne.
That's wild. I didn't know that origin story for you, Supervisor. Thank you for bringing us in.
I was up on the wave early because I used to be.
Kids always know.
Kids always know.
And that's why you abandoned ship.
And I got off early.
Yeah.
He had a good 2022, Lil Wayne. He had a lot of good features, I feel. Was he on the Pusha T album? I think he was on he was on the DJ Khaled album, and he killed that. I'm not a fan of DJ Khaled, but I did give that album a once through, and he was like the shining star of that. And that and him and maybe Jay-Z were on the track together.
No, I feel like in the recent years, he's always killed features. Like he doesn't really put out albums like that. Well, his last one was probably Carter 5 or some shit.
It's probably because he doesn't put out as much music.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got firepower now.
Not that much input. Output. I mean, when he does, it's fire.
I hope he's enjoying himself. He worked a lot when he was young.
He did.
You're absolutely right, though.
He really did.
He was out
he's
there
enjoying himself.
Yeah. He was out there when he was like 12, 13 years old.
Just killing it.
Let that man rest.
Right. It's like, I know I was helping health problems. This guy was working. He's been working for 25 years, his ass off.
Yeah.
Making mixtapes every week on tour all the time, man. That's got to be a lot.
Making other people money.
For real. Let him sleep in on a Tuesday.
You work for the city for 25 years, you get to retire with a pension.
I'm saying.
No matter how old you are.
I don't know how people would keep in his books.
In rap, you don't get that. I think I brought it up on the show before. Like Sadat X, he works in the medical field. He has a job like at a hospital or whatever, maybe like doing X-ray or something like that. And he's like, hey, a few more years I can retire from this. He goes, you can't do that with fucking rap,
Sadat X-ray.
Yeah, but he still makes his music. But as you get older, rap doesn't have a health plan.
I know.
You know what I mean? You don't have insurance through that shit.
You have to either get rich and just be rich and stay rich, or you got to get a regular fucking job.
Yeah. And then or you can live comfortably too. But who who knows? You know, he might be sitting, you know, pretty decent. He might have a decent amount of money, but who knows? As he gets older, who knows if like he breaks a knee or fucking, you know, gets you know, sick or something like that, has a heart attack. That's a lot of bread to pay now. Word. So maybe your nest egg leaves now and you're fucking fucked, you know?
You got to get on Mass Health.
Yeah, you do.
That's why all rappers should move to Massachusetts.
Get on that Mass Health.
Yep. Just show them you have no actual income. They'll put you on. You get free fucking doctor's appointments, no co-pays.
They'll drive you to the doctor's appointment.
Get all your scripts.
You should
Someone come pick you up.
You should do a help plan.
Yeah. I'll reach out.
Call the supervisor's 800 number.
Call it Rap Health.
Rap Health.
Yeah. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll put you guys on how to get health care.
What's your IG? What's your Instagram?
Supervision Unlimited.
He's going on there. Follow?
I've been following.
Do you guys peep those Keith Murray videos I sent you?
No, I didn't.
I didn't, but
yo,
I think I read through the thread real quick of people talking shit about it.
Yo, Kung Fu, I'm really disappointed that you didn't see these because these are right up your alley.
Should we play the audio from this shit? Is it good? Is it good enough for that?
Yeah. I mean, it really is. It's
it's weird, man.
It's really weird. We'd have to do a disclaimer beforehand because, like, I do not condone any of the things he's got to say.
The views expressed by Keith Murray,
and you got to see the facial expressions this man has. It's just fucking. I guess we could discuss it after you watch it, but
you think he'd been doing drugs?
Oh yeah, I think he's been doing them.
I'll watch it when you.
Remember when he battled Fredro Starr? That was the weirdest shit ever.
He's idiotic.
I think I put the shit in the group chat there.
Yeah, I'm
Why does everybody gotta put their shit out on like video to like expose to the world on purpose? Like, why do you need to show everybody your ass all the time? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I think it has something to do with celebrity and the addiction that these people have to attention.
It's clout chasing, like it really is.
I'm addicted to people paying attention to me.
They just want the likes,
and I'm not getting any attention right now. Please pay attention to me.
Should I?
It's usually clickbait type shit.
Let me give a preface here.
Yeah. Please do.
Keith Murray was on some talk show or something like that, where they're talking to him, and he's telling hip hop stories, and he gets into a whole thing where he was talking about how he had a intimate relationship with Foxy Brown. But this is information that nobody asked for. Nobody necessarily unsolicited. Nobody cares about. And then he's getting into like graphic detail. Who knows if any of it's true? I mean, just from watching the video, you feel like the whole situation is suspect there. It was really odd to me, really bizarre. And then he brought up, he started talking about Biggie's murder.
Yeah.
And that's when things got really fucking, like, that was even stranger than him bringing up the Foxy Brown thing. Him being in a relationship with Foxy Brown. There it is. Yeah, those.
Do you guys remember a couple of years ago when he came out as gay?
No.
You don't remember that?
Keith Murray?
Yeah, you don't remember that shit?
No.
I do not.
Yeah,
And it seemed like some attention-seeking shit to me. He came out and admitted he was the gay rapper. Because you remember back then, around that time in the 90s,
I thought
rappers
the gay
would always talk
rapper
about
was...
that shit. Like, there's a rapper. He's gay. No one knows he's gay.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that out loud again. Sorry.
You don't want to get in trouble.
No.
But Keith Murray said this out of his own mouth. I am the gay rapper. And it felt like some attention-seeking shit to me. Like, when I peeped it, I'm like, the way he's going about this, it just doesn't seem like he's like, hey, I want to come out like I've been living a lie. It was just like...
But he was saying it like, oh, I'm the one that the rumors were about, but I'm not actually gay or whatever.
I don't know. It was just, again, it was his affect, right? You look at the guy, his facial expressions, you're like, something's up with this fucking guy.
Something is very off.
He's a little odd.
Because rumor had it was somebody that he affiliated with.
I remember that. I remember that rumor as well.
Those were the rumors at the time.
No shit. That could have been a swing and a miss.
Right. That's you try to
maybe
that someone was like, oh, it's someone from that crew, and they were like, oh yeah, it's him. When really it was Keith.
Could have been.
Could have been. Sure. Wow.
Or you're trying to take the scent off the other guy.
Could be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Maybe you're like, oh, I know I'm not, so let me just say it's me.
That's the guy who put me on. That's the guy who made me who I am today. I have to fucking, take one for the team.
Figurative or literally.
Yeah. Maybe taking several for the team.
The thing about Biggie, maybe I should just play that Biggie audio. I mean, this shit was so fucking...
Is it long? Is it just
bizarre.
like a minute?
No, it's about like a minute and a half.
Oh, play that shit.
I mean, this shit is so fucking weird, man.
Like, why is he just coming out now saying this stuff?
I was sitting behind Biggie. C's was right here in the car, and D was right there in Biggie's truck. And Biggie was like, "Yo, Murray, I got shows in London. Do you think I should stay here or leave?" I said, "Big, you know they do not like you out here. Leave." Me, Eric Sherman, and Redman did not go to the Soul Train Award party or the events. Eric knocked on my door and said, "Yo, they killed your man." I said, "Who?" "Biggie." I used to come from uptown. Before I was with Eric Sherman, I used to sell drugs. My step-pops Les used to show me how to go cook it up in the stove. Then I learned to cook in the microwave. I used to come from school uptown, and before going to see Eric, I would go see Biggie Smalls and pop out on him. And be like, "Yo, I feel blessed," because this is the time we was 20, 21, 19, high school, doing jail, and, you know, living the life of Raleigh. So we was all figuring out what we was doing with our lives. So we was all coming up. And Biggie was like, "Yo, should I leave or stay here?" I said, "Leave. Why would you be around here?" And people in LA, they walk up and shoot you. They pop you. They pop. They shoot. This shit is real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It was real that time. So it was like, "Yo, they killed your man." And then we was in the hotel. And I ain't gonna say his name, but they was like, "Yo, we know who did it. We know who killed Big." At that time, I said, "Word, okay, I ain't gonna say who's in the room, but I know C's was there." I said, "Okay, let's go get the guns and let's go kill somebody, because they killed Big. Let's go kill somebody and get out of here."
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
there's a lot going on there.
Right now, you talk about Big and Pac. It's a Keith Murray interview. But Big is my man, and he got killed out there like that. And the dude who said that.
I'm gonna interject.
I don't know the whole context of the conversation.
Do you follow him at all?
As to why that even came up in conversation.
Yeah.
But it just seems like a wild thing to bring up kind of out the cut.
Yeah, 25 years later, like what?
And confusing, because he says, "I was in the car with him, with Little C's, when he was shot." Then he says, "You should leave." Yeah, you should leave LA, right? But then he's like, "Oh, then I'm in the hotel room." And then he's talking about how he was in the block. Boom. When they're teenager. I'm like, I can't follow a thing here.
He sounds a little demented.
Yeah, it sounds like he's just throwing out everything to try and get a soundbite out there.
Whatever
to
sticks.
say his name.
Yeah, he's throwing all the pasta.
Right.
Al dente. I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna even bother with the fucking
something's fishy.
All right.
With the other shit. But boy,
I don't like it.
Don't like it one thing.
I don't like it. Oh, the other
the Foxy Brown stuff.
Yeah, that's even weirder.
Also don't like. Sounds like.
That's that shit I don't like.
Yes,
that shit I don't like.
Yeah, very, very strange.
Well, we can be guaranteed that more weird things like that will happen in 2023.
Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure.
Probably from Keith Murray.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I wish it sometimes too.
Sad.
It's like, oh, I really like Keith Murray. And then like he does shit like that. And you're like, wow, I really don't like Keith Murray. I was thinking about just like back in the day, you know, when we were in high school and stuff, there wasn't a lot of hip hop shows. Remember in the mid 90s?
Yeah, there weren't.
Region. And I remember at the time I was thinking about it and I was like, man, I used to hear rumors all the time of like rappers coming to Boston and then them getting their asses kicked and then they would have to leave town. And he was one of the names that I've heard about that happening to. You know, once again, rumor could be complete horseshit.
Yeah, I don't know. Benzino, when that might have been there at the door.
There was a lot of shit like that. Like,
but I always
the made
wanted
men
to
just
like.
beat rappers up.
I wonder if like you know, someone from that era would have more information on any of those rumors, or is there any truth to them? You know, might have to holler at some people on Twitter about that. Could be an interesting
We'll have to look into that.
It's funny.
That would be worth finding out about. I'm interested in what the scene was like before I started going to shows.
Yeah.
Right before I started going to the Middle East and all that.
Because last week, this dude hit me up. Not this dude hit me up. Well, he did, but he didn't. He was talking about how he did a. Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
Who shot who in the what now?
Exactly. Dude was talking on Twitter about how he made a documentary, a hip hop documentary, or was making a hip hop documentary when he was in high school, a senior in high school, and that was in the year 2000. He's from Boston, and so he was filming all these different artists, getting interviews with them. Ray Fernandez, Mr. Liff, 7L, Beyonder, Ed OG, Acrobatic. The list goes on.
Sure.
He sent me like about 3.5 hours worth of interviews that he had done, which were fucking dope as hell. And I hope he creates something really cool from it. But yeah, he got into that. He gave them to me in my DMs on Twitter. He was just like, "Yeah, here, check this out." It was really fucking cool. Sick. And the 7L and Beyonder interview, they're on top of the hub. That's where they do the interview.
That's dope.
Yeah, they're just chilling by the window. It's really cool, but a nice like piece of history because they do talk about like Boston rap history and stuff like that.
Do we have dude's name?
Yeah, I can give you his name.
Can we at least shout him?
We can give him a shout out here. Let me turn off Keith Murray over here. He's still ranting and raving.
He was having a wild night, I think.
Yeah, Dan Wiseman.
Okay,
Dan Wiseman.
Shout out Dan.
Very wise he is.
On Twitter's the Dan Wiseman, VP of the Alliance Bernstein, private wealth and investor.
Well, don't dox the dude. Let him live a little.
No, it's cool.
Phone number.
That's where he works.
No, that's all his. That's his Twitter info.
No, I know.
Yeah, good shit, man. This guy did some great interviews back in the day.
Good
Brick
for Dan.
Records. He was there with Papa D.
Okay.
He did quite an extensive interview with him.
Well, that's a cool little time period to capture, man. Late 90s.
Crazy, yeah.
That's dope.
They went to like the Brick
Can't wait to
Records like
peep it.
warehouse, like where they keep all the records and all that stuff, how they ship it out and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
Shout out Brick Records, man.
Brick, that's the name of my pit. How you guys doing?
We're over here.
You got anything for us, Jelani?
Oh, I got all the things.
What do you got?
I don't know.
I see you peeping the scene like Sam Rothstein.
I got a thing earlier alerting me to a new Big Crit song that came out.
Really?
I think for the
new year.
For the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about it, so I don't want to recommend it before I hear about it.
You never know, right?
But I also like. I'm going to talk about some albums that also came out this year.
Oh, there we go.
That maybe we. Oh, what's that? Johnny P's Caddy?
Yeah.
Is that me?
That's actually a good segue there because.
Oh, that's sorry. That was
you know,
me.
speaking
My bad.
Speaking of,
I really like that song.
Yeah, it's a good
fire.
one. You know, we're going to talk about some albums that we like this year.
We were thinking about it. Yeah.
Want me to set it off here?
Yeah. Would you like?
Sure. All right, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna have a group, the Griselda.
This could be.
There.
I mean, well, that song in particular, I did not mean to do that, but that was very poetic. That could be one of the best songs of 2022.
Easy.
J. Cole bodied that feature.
He did. So did Benny.
But
Benny's overlooked.
Everybody talks about the J. Cole part, but they forget that Benny bodied it first.
He did.
That's why J. Cole had to do that because Benny bodied that shit.
And I really like the visuals on that for the video too.
Yeah.
So from Griselda this year, you have Tana Talk 4 by Benny the Butcher, which you just heard a little piece of that with Johnny P's Caddy. Then you had the West Side Gun with 10, right? And then Conway.
I like that he just decided to name it 10 while all that shit was going on.
Around that Kanye time. You know.
While all that was going on, he's like, we'll just call it 10.
Go. Right under the radar. And then you had Conway the Machine with God Don't Make Mistakes.
Are these in chronological order that you're naming them?
No, because 10 would have been the
way
one
later.
Yeah,
10 came way later.
Yep. But all three of them slappers. Good albums.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me a month ago what my favorite of the three were, I would have told you the Benny the Butcher one. But that West Side Gun, man, that shit is so good.
Can I make a bold statement?
Yeah.
I think out of the Griselda team, I think Rome Streets had the best album at all of them.
Oh shit, you're right.
I think
That's
Kiss
my
the
pick.
Ring.
I didn't
That's my
even.
pick for number
I was thinking about just
easily.
the Griselda, like the three, the
He's
faction.
part of the
there.
family, right?
He's part of the family. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on that. That shit was dope. That shit was super
I
dope.
think Kiss the
Crazy.
Ring was better than all of those.
Crazy.
But I loved all of them. Don't let me.
Yeah, that
get
Kiss
it
the
fucked
Ring
up.
was really good.
I'm gonna throw a little curveball at you guys.
Ooh, I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
I think that one of the best albums of the year, period,
Mm-hmm.
and that is overlooked from that group was Peace Fly God.
Wow, that was this year too, huh?
West Side Gun and ST Knack.
That was
man.
this
right.
year?
Naki Chan, Lin Zone did a fucking album with West Side Gun, and in all the mix of everything that happened over the year, I feel like it really
Wow.
got lost.
You're
Wait
right.
a minute.
I gotta hear something from that album.
Wait a
next.
minute.
Vega.
Did that
You wanna
come
hear
out
something?
right around the
Yeah,
same
I haven't
time
heard
as
it.
Pray for Haiti, though?
I believe it did.
But wasn't that
No.
2021?
This came out in 22. It hit the streams on 22 at the very least.
Oh man, because you're right. That album was dope, but I thought that it got overshadowed by that mock joint.
I think that Mock dropped 2 albums late last year. One was Pray for Haiti, and then it was Balance Cho.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that maybe those
And the Balance Show might have been better.
which was sick. Yeah, that was your pick last year
Might have
out
been
of
better.
the 2 Mock albums. No, I think that was my pick. But anyway, fucking, I don't know. This shit came out in 22. If you look on what's
Peace Fly God, July 8th
Of this year?
of this year, man.
Holy smokes.
isn't that crazy?
We're being bombarded.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I remember
that's it.
I remember Relentless telling
This
me.
is why I need to make the list. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This
No,
is
for sure.
Relentless being like, yo, my man Knack is dropping an album with West Side Gun. And I was like, really? That's crazy, man. And then I waited, and then like, I don't know. I just feel like this album didn't make the big splash on the internet that like those other albums you mentioned did, but it's fucking amazing.
But in the hood, they did.
yeah.
In the
around
hood,
here.
people were like, holy shit.
Yeah. Especially in New England, man.
Because I was
Especially.
just reading recently that they had another album that they were cooking up together for 2023.
Okay.
What year are we in?
I bet.
Oh, man.
I bet they
we're in
do.
2023, my friend.
I think we're going to see a lot more New England cats this year doing work with and on Griselda.
Good call, Kung Fu, on remembering that one. Nice job.
Yeah. Glad somebody's paying attention.
One of my best.
Oh yeah, by the way, the name of that Earl album was Sick. With an exclamation
Yeah,
point.
I didn't know. I didn't know about that album.
What do you got, Jelani? What,
And
you,
it
what,
wasn't
what are you
Sick?
thinking about? No, it was not Sick. It was,
Damn.
Didn't I
False
just bring up this
advertising.
topic right now? But fine.
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
Yeah.
We kind of forgot about that Pusha T album.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. That
It's
was a
almost
good one.
dry.
too. It's
Almost
almost
dry.
dry. That was a slapper
That
right
album
there.
was dope as hell.
Yeah, man.
Maybe
It
the
was.
best major label release of the.
It was
Yeah.
grimy.
By
Yeah,
far.
either that
Very
or
grimy.
Yeah.
either that or the Kendrick. Yeah, man, that Almost Dry was fucking a slapper.
It was grime time.
It was.
That
super
was
grimy.
like that was the end of Kanye right there.
Like
They
the
had that
last-
good
the
video,
last
too, with that
music
fucking-
release.
He had some grimy beats on that. It's one of those things where you
Yo.
go, "Who did the beats on this?" You go, "Shit, Kanye
You
did."
go,
Like,
oh, wow. I still got that in him, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, that was good, man. That was real good. Almost Dry.
That's one I went back to a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Whew, how did this fall out of the rotation?"
Yo. There's just so much good music now. It's insane.
I mean, I was
It's
gonna say
hard to, like, latch onto
unfortunately,
anything. You just,
but it's fortunate that we have all this great music. But it's almost too much at times, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just as far as like a situation like this being like,
yeah.
oh, what were you listening to back in February? It's just like, I don't know. I was probably trying to catch up from November of the year before that.
Well, that's why
Facts.
it's good to do these recaps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Reminds you of some shit from earlier in the year you might have forgot about.
That way you're over there.
Here we go. Should I go?
You won't do it.
Boldy James had 3 albums this year.
Beast.
All or 4 albums actually.
Beast.
Let me take that back. He had Killing Nothing, which was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You had the joint with Nicholas Craven, Fair Exchange, No Robbery, Mr. 1008, and then Be That As It May.
And this is all after he
That's
had
after Super Tecmo Bowl.
yeah.
Like it's
That's
crazy.
Yeah,
and
that's
Bo
wild.
Jackson
Yep,
from
and Bo Jackson.
from the year before.
Yeah.
You know what I
Those
mean?
were
Like
sick.
he's
Sick.
coming off of 2
Yo.
banger albums with ALC. Good for
I
him.
feel like he like replaced the Prodigy like cadence for Alchemist, kind of just to like have a rapper in that bag, you know.
And
It's dope.
and Ben Nice, you mentioned this I think before.
Did
the
you just
show.
say Boldy James is a new Prodigy?
No, I just said for Alchemist,
say
he
that?
replaced like that cadence for Alchemist because I know Alchemist was missing that cadence.
Okay, all right, I heard something different.
No, you can't compare him to P. You really can't. It's just
You
Can't compare anyone
tone
to him.
wise.
you mentioned earlier that you like it when you have these producer,
one
like
producer,
kind of teaming
one artist
exactly.
project.
So so these 4 albums. So Killing Nothing, he does with Real Bad Man, and then obviously he had the one with Nicholas Craven.
Yep.
And then Mr. 1008 is all future wave.
Damn.
And then Be That As It May is all Kunz. I'm not familiar with him, but I'm sure it's fucking ridiculous because Boldy's on the whole.
Yeah, no,
whole
I think
other shit.
that's kind of the wave right now is to just find a producer and do a whole project with him, and just keep mixing it up.
Yeah,
keeps your fans
and
happy.
It's a good trend.
Yeah.
Any
I love it.
Could you see yourself doing that in the future, Supervisor?
Totally, man. If
gotta find the right sound.
Northside Dro reached out to me right now.
Yeah.
I said I want to do a whole album. I got 12 beats for you. I'll do it instantaneously.
For sure.
I did it with Don Def,
Yeah.
So
we'd like to.
And I just did it with D-Phrase. That'll be coming this year as well. PBS.
Geez, you practically have a Doppelgangers album under your belt.
Yeah, a couple songs.
Another monkey wrench throwing in the situation here.
Is it Cattle Guard?
Albums?
It should be.
Green light groping. Just another tidbit of things that I totally forgot about. That Phife Diggy album came out this year.
Wow. Yep. That was early.
I think that was like just like a little EP.
Was it?
No, I think it was a full length.
Was it?
Yeah, Phife Dawg Forever, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, that was last year, Phife Dawg Forever.
That was March 2022.
Oh, okay.
He put out another one after Phife Dawg Forever? Or that's what it was called?
Yeah, it came out. Yeah, it was release date was March. No, that was Phife Dawg Forever.
All right.
Man, that feels like 5 years ago at this point in time.
It does feel like a minute ago.
But you're right. No, that was a 13 joint slapper right there. You're right.
Yeah, that was a good one. Wow. Thanks for. Wow.
It's been a long year, man.
Yeah.
Been nice. What do you got, man? What's something that stands out to you?
That you guys haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
Maybe that Rock Marciano.
Oh, Elephant Man's?
Yeah, the Elephant Man's Bones.
The Elephant Man's Bones.
Crazy.
That's what I was going to bring up next.
Yeah.
That had some staying power for me. I listened to that many times. I bought it on tape.
I don't know if we talked about it that much.
I think maybe you guys took didn't.
Yo, I think we might have
next week. And we might have just skipped over it.
We should maybe play a song off of that.
That shit's
It's
crazy.
a beautiful album.
I listened to it and I was kind of like, it wasn't my favorite.
I'll direct you to one or two songs here that just off the strength of these one or two songs. It's a
word
high-powered album.
As I'm looking for that, I'll mention another one. The Diamond D album that came out this year was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned that to you guys earlier in the year, or maybe this summer or whatever. I thought that was a really good album.
Diamond D.
Diamond D, huh?
I slept.
Yeah. Really good. Rock Marciano.
Yeah, let me look that one up right quick.
Yeah, look that one up. That one's a good one. Elephant Man's Bones. What are you thinking off the? And this is fresh off. He did the Reasonable Drought the year before with Stove God, Rock Marciano.
That might have been a 21 album.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did that the year before.
The year before the last. Yeah, totally.
20.
The year before.
Yeah,
totally.
yeah.
No shit. It's 23 now.
Pandemic.
Nah, the song with fucking Big Daddy Kane with Bronson is amazing, and then the title track Elephant Man's Bones is also amazing.
Oh yeah.
What else is an amazing fucking song off of there?
He's got Boldy James on there too. He's got the Ice-T track on there. I think we played the Ice-T track, I believe.
Yeah.
When it first dropped, you guys played the Ice-T track off the rip.
Yeah, but the Ice-T track is
It's not
weird
the
because
best
it's just Ice just talking and shit.
What do you think?
Go with Elephant Man's Bones, man.
Elephant Man's Bones, baby.
Crazy.
I just seen the picture of Ice and Coco.
What are you saying?
Just seen the picture of Ice and Coco, like partying on New Year's.
It's a life, beautiful life, huh?
God bless them. They doing it big.
Food for the spirit. The music is endearing. I'm sharing the human experience. Came up on dudes like a balloon filled with helium. Scooped up a cool 2 million. Did my due diligence. Takes a village to raise a kid, but still could produce an idiot. No plan is foolproof. It's just an experiment. Always gotta adjust the steering wheel, even when the mission is linear. We not similar, I'm slicker. I bag a bitch, she look like India loving a Mazda Millennium. Female cop used to pop a butt with the Billy Club. Facts. niggas locked in the penitentiary. Cuff.
The Sunday
I just did that off the cuff. Pain got pain in it. I came in the entertainment business with this. Can't trust no bitch, she just trying to bang a favorite musician. Like I ain't got feelings. Got wounds, not even the doctor can heal it. I'm ashamed, mama, I'm hiding from the mirror. Like a vampire, my nigga. But I ain't got forever to correct all of my errors. God bless the child, y'all, I finally got it together. From good times hanging in the child line like Florida Evans. My aura and essence fluorescent. That's where I belong, so I was destined. The story was epic, always swore I was being tested. Always swore I was being tested. Question.
Where have they gone?
Narrated by Dr. Sunshine.
All the Sunday day.
No, it isn't Barry. This is one story the sun tells better than anyone else. You know,
it's funky, huh?
Yeah, man. It's just he just made some gorgeous beats for that album.
Facts.
It's not like every single song is a absolute banger, but they're all good, and there's a couple real standouts.
I have to get that another listen.
Yeah, go back and check it out. I think maybe like it was like a lot of hype around it.
Yeah,
there was.
You know what I mean? It was a huge.
There
moment.
was,
and so it was like, oh, if it didn't meet that expectation, then whatever.
Yeah.
But it's worth going back to.
Alchemist also had an album with Currency this year too, called Continuance.
Yep.
Also banger. I think Currency's got like fucking 3 or 4 albums this year too.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking nasty.
Yeah, they both been busy. Alchemist and Currency.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 albums, 5 albums, 4. Crazy.
4 is a lot. That's
a lot of
one
work.
every 3 months. That's crazy. That's dope.
That's a lot of work, man.
It's hard to keep up.
You know who had a good album this year too? Your boy Joey Badass. He had that. Was it 1999? I think it was called. 2000 was called. That was the 1999 was the first one. 2000.
99 was like a decade.
Yeah, that was a long time.
A long time ago. Yeah.
The first one I heard from him. Yeah, it was peace.
That was pretty good. I thought.
No, I actually
when
really
it came
enjoyed
out, I
that
bumped
one.
it for like a week, and I got to go back to it. But it was good. I liked it.
You got something on there you would enlighten us with on that one?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was really good. In that same type of energy, JID put out a banger of an album last year.
In 2022.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Really?
maybe
What was the name of that one?
I can't remember names to people's albums. I'm old and just listen to the whole thing. It was called The Forever Story.
Forever
Ever? Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Give that one a bump, anybody, if you ain't listened to it yet. That whole joint's good. I just like that whole camp. I like that movement that's going on down there.
Word.
Ran on 911 off the lot. It ain't even cost me a lot. Yeah, took that bitch back to the block. Heard a nigga just got. The God within me won't allow these niggas to attempt me. I keep the peaceful, squeeze it till my clip is empty. They resent me cause I'm counting all these blessings heaven sent me. I caught the 911, now I'm thinking about the Bentley. You get me? I had to take this shit, nobody let me accept me, so I could give a fuck if you accept me. One thing that's for sure, bitch, you gon' respect me. Like I'm a flex, do your best not to sweat the technique. Cause behind the smoke and mirrors, niggas all reflect me. And I will fuck with your bitches if my over let me. Or if you all would just tune into my frequencies. We exposed to secrecies, screaming rest in peace to Steve. We all got the power, you just gotta peek and see for yourself. When you stay connected to source, you won't need nothing else. Still I went and caught me the pause just for my mental health. I guess I couldn't help myself, I'm screaming now. Ran on 911 off the lot. It ain't even cost me a lot. Yeah, took that bitch back to the black, Heard a nigga just got brand new 911 off the lot. It ain't even cost me a lot. Yeah, took that bitch back to the black, Heard a nigga just got. Hey yo, you went to your bitches, she told you. The first time I got knocked was on mashing on my feet, chefing dope before you. Body in the Bentley trunk, spoil you. All your base out of space. If I'm living, then I'm loyal. 9/11 with the weed, couple bodies on the scene. That's when they had the face, but the body was Janine. That's when feds had that steam. Just missed me by a second. Now my nigga locked stressing. Made a slacker look like precious. Shoot that chopper, send that message. So I'm black now. Shoot that chopper, send that message. This I'm black now. Hey yo, watch how I aviate. Pinch drop from 88. My nigga got 30 years left. He do it day for day. He don't give a fuck. He on his bunk drinking Ace of Spades. Soldiers came home. We had our tens tailor-made.
Off the line.
Man, I love that track. I know we've played it before, but that shit's too dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid album, that Joey Badass.
Facts.
An album I keep seeing on people's lists, but I haven't listened to it yet, is that new Black Star. Have you guys heard that at all? Or
I have not listened to it at all. I thought you were going to say something different, which was going to be my in the bag for maybe best album of the year.
Oh, yeah.
The Black Thought Cheat Codes album.
Oh, Cheat Codes. Yeah, man. That was a slapper.
My eyebrows just jumped up. I was like, no,
Black Star.
But no, because the Black Thought album, Black Star album
is behind Luminary.
Yeah, it's only on a certain platform.
I'm not going through them paywalls.
No, it's crazy.
To get to that.
That's not the way.
And like Luminary, from what I know, is like a podcast service. That's like even weirder. You know, you listen to the album on a podcast.
Failed podcast service.
Yeah, it's not a good one from
what I hear.
It's not jumping like that.
You know what's whack too? It's like
it's Trilla.
Everybody's waiting for fucking 25.
Luminary is Trilla.
Yeah,
everybody's been waiting for this shit for 25 years, and then you're gonna do that to everybody.
How dare you?
That would be like
that's an ill money grab. That's fucking wild.
That would be like.
But peep, they're at like all the Chappelle comedy shows he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They show up and they have like during
they were hanging with Musk.
You know
yeah.
I mean?
No, I know.
It's like, come on, dude. Hard. What the fuck? When he did SNL, they were there that night. Just like, come on, man.
No, they're like best friends. From what
give us the album, man.
Them three chill. Yeah.
I don't care if you hate trannies.
Nah. Right?
Yeah, I want to hear your music.
For real.
I want to hear your music, and I'll hate on you later for that shit.
I don't think they're struggling for bread like that. They shouldn't have to put it behind a paywall
to
that extent.
I don't know.
I hope they're not.
That would be like De La Soul, right? Them finally putting out their music, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
De La Soul is dying to put out their music."
Yeah, and they're like,
For
"Guess
real.
what?
I know.
You guys can get it now, but you can only get it from this one place that's wicked obscure."
It's only on mixunit.com.
Yeah, exactly. It's on fucking ilovetubmeats.com. Yeah.
Wild.
It's sad. It's not cool.
The Black Thought cheat codes though with Danger Mouse.
I know you're a Danger Mouse hater.
This is true.
Vega hated it before it came out. I remember we hit him. He's like, it's not gonna be that good.
Yeah,
like, damn,
because he thought he was slighted one time by Danger Mouse. He's never heard of him before.
Facts.
And now he's gonna hold it to the grave. Be like, this motherfucker.
That's not the move, Vega. Not this one.
Didn't put out the performance I wanted that one random rainy night in Cambridge.
Vega's spiteful.
Yep. Yeah, and that cheat code, speaking of which, hold on, let me bring this up.
Fucking dynamite album.
So good.
What you got?
Obama put out his favorite songs.
Obama!
A
long leg Mac Daddy.
Yep. The top songs of his of 2022, according to Obama.
Black Thought made the list?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you, there's 25 tracks on his little list here. He has Kendrick Lamar. The Heart Part 5 is on there.
Oh, really? That's not even on the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Got the Heart Part 5.
Before, right?
He's got a Bad Bunny track on there. Titi Mi Peguito. Not familiar with that.
Would you
Let's
call
keep
me
it moving?
that?
Yeah, exactly. He has a Tank and the Bangers track on there. Communion in My Cup.
You're being racist to Ben Nice.
Which Tank and the Bangas, I think I put them on you a while ago. I think they had done a Tiny Desk or something like that.
I know who the fuck Tank and the Bangas are. All right. Okay? An amazing Tiny Desk.
Yes.
I recommend it to everybody.
I gotta peep it.
He had the Beyonce on there.
Best album of the year.
Keep on going down here.
Okay.
Danger Mouse and Black Thought.
Best album of the year.
I don't know.
Danger Mouse and Black Thought with Belize featuring MF Doom made his list.
Oh, yeah, that's the joint.
What place was that?
That's at number 19.
Wow.
It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a ranking here.
Yeah, I don't think it's a ranking. I think it's just like his playlist. Like,
Okay.
so this is a number of the songs.
Got you.
SZA is also on the list, and Lizzo. And
got
Adam Blackstone's with Jasmine Sullivan on there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this man's got great taste.
Hotels.
He's got daughters in their early 20s.
Yeah.
So I think
might add a little help.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his wife's in there too. You know what I mean? Maybe Michelle's up. See, he's got an Ari Lennox track.
Annie Lennox, yeah. Is it Ari Lennox or Annie Lennox?
Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox.
Annie Lennox, a little older. Some Burna Boy in there. Okay. I see you, Obama. Long leg Mac Daddy. Of course, Beyonce. I wouldn't have picked that song off that album, but maybe it was new. This Rosalia, she's supposed to be like poppin' as far as like that genre of music.
No, she has some big songs.
Poppin'. Oh, okay. A little Andy Pock in there.
AP.
Yeah, this No Worries group. It randomly came up on my on a playlist, and there's Andy Anderson Paak and this dude Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was on some shit on Twitter this past week.
Who's that?
Knowledge.
Oh, really?
It was positive for him. Some guy was saying how basically dude was looking to buy beats.
Okay.
And because he couldn't find the contact information within 5 to 10 minutes of, finding this beat, then he stole the beat off YouTube. Maybe it was a Knowledge beat, right? And he goes, Knowledge chimes in and is like, yo, maybe, think about it this way. Maybe I don't want you rapping on my beats.
Yeah.
Maybe I made that music just to be instrumental and I don't want people on it at all. And he goes, if you can't find someone in 10 minutes, information in 10 minutes, that doesn't give you a pass to go out and steal people's music and try to pass it off like I gave it to you or some shit.
Maybe you can do your due diligence.
That's the thing. You got to do that due diligence. And if you can't get it done, go somewhere else.
That's whack.
Yeah, super whack. Let's hear this track real quick, though. Let's hear the Belize. So you brought up the Danger Mouse.
Off that Cheat Codes album.
Cheat Codes.
Let's get it.
For Cheat Codes.
Yo, I'm sick, no lymph nodes is swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on his shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posing with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan. This something for the shooters and back and forth commuters who never knew the difference in laws and jurisprudence. I feel as though it's safe to assume that to the students and non-congruent to the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. Fuck a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch. See the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the Watts prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphonist. In Mexico, we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components. Other close to colas, court holders. With bars as hard as Angolas.
Away from you. Doom get rude with the dude off chips. The mood
switch. He chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich bitch. Always wanted to say that ever since the days in hallways taunting the stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around. All the while waited and graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound. Scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter. Had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a mad hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese before he flees to Belize. In case he forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need to know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Man, whatever the cases, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he split a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney. Away from you.
Boom.
Too good.
That's a good one.
God damn.
Too damn good.
Doing with that one and that Bar Simpson track with the Sonny Jim dude those were crazy.
That was this year too, huh?
Yeah, man.
I still don't know what Sonny Jim looks like.
He's a very white British guy, I believe.
But he's not the little fella.
He's not the little fella.
Because if he was, it'd be so much iller.
That would be crazy, right? You'd be the biggest fan.
I'd be his biggest fan, definitely. But that's just a great video, though.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
The way they shot it, and literally, he is like a superstar in that video. He's like a little Ray Liotta.
Best video of the year, you'd say?
Let me think about that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, because we were talking videos earlier. Yeah. There was that Black Hole Sun tweet earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, they don't make music videos like this shit no more.
That's a weird video.
That was a movie.
Owen Hart doing push-ups in the living room. Dude, while it was all going down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot. Like how all their faces got all twisted and stuck up. Oh, I forgot about that. Good stuff, man.
Another one you may have forgot about was Freddie Gibbs, Soul Sold Separately.
Man, how have we not talked about that yet?
God damn.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
I love that album.
Just pick a song and play something off of there.
That shit was great, man.
So much crazy music this year.
At the time.
Yep.
Because that came out the same day as Kiss the Ring.
Yes, that's
good. And when I woke up that morning, I listened to the Freddie Gibbs joint first.
Yeah.
And I went to go get my hair cut, and dude was like, yo.
Rome
you listen to this Rome Streets, nigga? I'm like, yo, give me a second, man. It's literally 8:30 in the morning. I have not, but he was like, call me when you leave here. But no, he was just like, no, what? Let me just play a little for you right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I gotta go to work. But no, he played me on some of that the joint with Conway on there, and he was like, listen to this.
Yeah, not wrong.
Finally got to my haircut. 15 minutes late to work.
Damn.
It's all good.
That girl makes up.
True. Also, haircuts are a lot more expensive than they used to be.
Yeah. It's $20 all day. You'd walk in, hand them a 20, they leave.
Plus tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that was the tip.
The tip was involved with the 20.
Yeah, exactly. They went together. You know what I mean? It was a $10 cut and the fucking $10 tip. You're out, you know?
How much they charging now? I'm still paying 20. Maybe 25.
Cut itself is like 25, 28.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I ain't walking out of there without spending at least $40.
Sheesh. You don't got a lot of hair. I hate it.
No, but I get, you got to take care of the people.
I used to hate it when I would go in there and they would.
I'm a good tipper.
No doubt.
I'd go in there, get a haircut, and I would be in there for like 5 minutes. And they'd be like, all right.
That's how much it is. I just get a buzz cut. So it's quick.
I'm like, you better put that towel around my face
right?
before you shave me. I want the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, for that bird.
All right, here we go.
Mama said it would be days like this. Knew the police was gonna raid like this. Knew the shit was in my vein like this. Nigga, fuck say that it be days like this. But the police is gon' raid like this. Knew the shit was in my veins like this.
Yeah. Chicken wet, triple threat, devil in the flesh, walking in triple S, bullet with the green to go through the vest, 1990 Testarossa, fuck a test, love, my Uncle Sam sold me them yams, government issue grams, grandma got her taxes back, I can trap out the Grand Am, cooking dope to Gregory and Luther, that was a nigga jam, bitch ain't nothing better than love, go get it from your man, iced out G where my heart used to be, I smoke a nigga and show up while they reading this eulogy, I blew my first million on cars, drugs, bitches, and jewelry. I run the section, now I love my connection, Chuck Woolery. Coleon Casino, Freddie Tarantino. They do me like Benny Blanco, then I go smoke Carlito. In Vegas, I sold a kilo with a sweet in the Rio. I often eat with them people that'll kidnap your people.
I live for the moment, stuck in the minute. In an instance, my vision was showing what I was missing. Damn, I should've listened. Too many homies locked down off in prison. Living, isn't this how it was supposed to be? Shows to be. Me deep off in this dope game, and I sold the key to an undercover. Low down motherfucker got me. Ducking indictments, paying the price is an understatement. I'm 10 toes in the pavement. I'd rather die than give a statement. And we don't talk to police. Fuck 12, fuck them. Let them meet me in hell, cause a cell ain't an option. The streets ain't the only people watching. Bands on my line, every phone call popping. I can hear it, deep down in my spirit. I'm super careful what I say, nigga leery. You hear me? Man, it's like we failed our youngsters, man. It's like we not giving the youngsters that game no more, man. That shit that they can live by. That shit that they can, music to drive by. You feel me? Like my nigga, these little youngsters walking around this bitch like they bulletproof, man. Come on, dog. Wake the fuck up, man. You know a nigga knock your motherfucking head off out here with that bullshit. We're playing, dog.
You know what I want?
So separately.
You know what I want in more of in 2023 is Scarface just talking shit on the track.
You know what's wild, man? I went to a homie's house about a month ago.
Yep.
They're a little younger than us, but early 30s, early mid 30s. But at one point in time, they're playing beer pong in the living room, having a good ass time, and almost everybody in the room was singing along to Scarface lyrics.
Really?
And I was like, you know what? The kids are all right.
Yeah, the kids are all right.
Like,
Yo,
they get it.
Those are some cool kids.
No. So absolutely, I agree with you. More face mob everywhere we go.
Okay.
Daniel's son had a few albums this year. One of my favorite rappers there.
We were lucky enough to see him.
Kind of, yeah. We're in passing. We met him.
Yeah, we met him.
We met him.
We didn't get to see him performing, but
oh, you guys missed him that night?
We just saw the very tail end.
Okay. I know you guys went to a show that time.
Yep. He did an album called...
He was on stage when they told us we couldn't get in with Vega's camera.
Yes, that's right.
Damn,
it was
that's
like,
a bad hit.
Wah.
And it was bullshit, too, because
that sucks. We need a press pass or some shit?
I don't know. The whole situation in retrospect was bullshit. You know what I mean? Because everyone's out there with their fucking phones and shit, but because I have a large camera that's like 15 years old, like I can't...
No, because they had mad people with like...
Real cameras.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't want you just uploading the shit first, and they paid for shit to get captured. I respect it.
They should have paid me. They should have paid me.
I agree.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3. Danielson had 3 albums this year: As the Crow Flies with Future Wave and 36 Cypher.
Yeah.
The Bush Doctor and Sun Tzu and the Wave God. That's
the Bush Doctor.
Him and Future Wave. Sick.
Hell yeah.
Let me give you one off the Sun Tzu and the Wave God. Future Wave and Rome Streets, called Field Trips. Because we haven't.
Fuck, they know
struck a
about it.
slapper.
Tried to tell him, son. Through time.
Hey yo. Turn my trials and tribulations into thousands. But I'm far from finished, bout to pull millions out it. These niggas salty, I'm winning, fuck how they feel about it. These niggas all washed up, flabby, sick and sour. Your mixtapes ain't selling, ribs still touching. You drop 200 songs a year and still nothing. I'm still shitting on everything that you do disgusting. Giving no fucks, my ducats up due to hustling. Wise guys derived from plays on the dark street. Hand in hand, all-star, got cream out the concrete. None of you cornballs could ever compete. Narcotic stash clever as we sped in the OG, taking trips for the bags. Deep in the land where a snake could be a man, and it's real easy to get a toe tap. Hard to slow down, I'm accustomed to making dough fast. Ounce, quarter, half, a whole slab. Seen 6 figures off the shit I cook up in the lab. Took a path, others ain't fit to follow. You either eat or starve, sit in sorrow. Now I promise to get tomorrow. So today I need all of my shit before I click it on you, nigga.
Cause I'm on my shit for real. Field trips in the field, gremlins ripping still. Hit a lick in the hole, then we quick the pill. Count so much bread, feel like this shit isn't real. But I'm on my shit for real. Field trips in the field, gremlins ripping still. Hit a lick in the hole, then we quick the pill. Count so much bread, feel like this shit isn't real. Catch a few and beware, it's not for weak lungs. Blood on that beat dunks, the property that's beachfront. Shorty with the seat cups, her legs stick like tree trunks. Dropped 100 in the wishing well, she prayed for free pumps. The dot cleaner, lot stealer, out the car dealer. Piece of my pallbearers, mass bandit, shot pillar. Burn your chest like a shot at the killer. No hospitals round here, just a bush doctor, chakra healer. Too much bass in your voice, speaking flat tones. Bucket scraping resi out they pipe, cooking black stones. Send they checks until the cash gone. My girl hit the bathroom, she said she missed me, want me back on. North side, empty stomachs, bunch of cold mills. My baby, she opened up a can of smoke down. Made it happen for myself, that's how the hope feels. Out here making dope deals, I don't need a dope deal. Cause I'm on my shit for real. Field trips in the field, gremlins ripping still. Hit a lick in the hole, then we quick the pill. Count so much bread, feel like this shit isn't real. But I'm on my shit for real. Field trips in the field, gremlins ripping still. Hit a lick in the hole, then we quick the
No, I definitely missed some shit this year. So
some more for that ass.
That's a bless me.
A Future Wave on that. It's fucking nasty.
Yeah, what's that album called?
That one's called Sun Tzu and the Wave God right there.
Word.
And all 3 releases this year crazy. That Sun Tzu, the Bush Doctor, and the As the Crow Flies are all dope.
I think I know Bush Doctor more than the other ones.
Yeah.
But, that Contraband one, is that 2021? It was Danielson and Ransom.
Oh, yeah. I think that was last year. Or, previous.
But that track actually reminded me of I don't know if we talked about it yet, but didn't Mayhem Loren drop an album last year?
Yeah, yes, 2022.
Was it that
it was him
Vladimir? Black Vladimir?
Black Vladimir with Derringer.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was bananas.
Thanks for bringing that
up. I don't know
up.
why, but that Future Wave flow just kind of reminded me a little bit of a little bit about Boy right there. And I feel like he doesn't get enough credit in that crew. But I just like his personality, so.
I had just heard about that Mayhem album like a couple weeks ago with Derringer, and yeah, that shit delivers.
Mayhem or Lorena Vici.
Want to hear one off there?
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Give me whatever you got.
Lay it on us.
Find a good one. Let's try this.
If you're over there, I'm over here.
We over here.
Yeah, AKA Lorena Vici. Yo. Hot blocks, corrupt cops, traffic at drug spots. Still up in the midst of this shit. My niggas love knots, Queens hustlers. Get bread, connects, trust us. Chrome busters that move yay to D's, lust us. Bad bitches and drug dealers, most of my network. Fuck around, lose your net worth over some wet work. Patron season, off top, my stones blingin'. I rock only high quality with no apology. Beef and broccolis, 40 belows. In the 745, 740 for O's. 730 riding dirty right in front of our shows. Never ever bought a Lucy, Gucci's cover my toes. We ain't the mother niggas. Move gracious, my whip spacious. Matter of fact, we bought spaceships with small faces. Crumbled up 1s and 5s up at the dealership. Triple beam dreams with fiends is what we dealing with. Hand-knitted sweaters get draped over Berettas. Taking time out to go and write my niggas letters. You'll be home soon, pushing V12s and breaking seashells. Whipping something German, bagging shorties up with Sherman. Late night maneuvering, Manny's and Grandma. Cocaine is part of the plan, Pa.
That's what I'm talking about, player. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, keep your head up, man. And stay hard on the motherfucking tunes.
Criminal criminal minded, change the climate, live life and then I vomit. Blueprint designing, got my inner circle shining. Illegal life, my wife, street matrimony, clapper phony. Connects playing Tego, Manchego, macaroni, played it up. Bottles of wine, that's organic. My niggas flipping work, that's raw while y'all panic. Meanwhile, your shit stepped on, something like a ladder. My elevation's evidence, you niggas looking sadder. I'm a bison with a Breitling, fly shines with extra icing. Type of shit I'm writing makes this fucking life enticing. You never sold drugs, so stop fronting. This is just the way that we move, we not stunting. Rock chains to buy groceries, keep my waistline toasty. My work's on the strip, play the baseline closely. Watched it fly from a bird's eye view. Speak word, that's true. Y'all acting like your fam cause you heard I blew? Shit. I never fuck with y'all niggas, man. Stop playing. Might have slapped your hand breezing through. Maneuvering graciously. We might have had some small talk at the corner store, but you ain't run with me. You didn't fuck with me. You didn't fuck with my niggas. Matter of fact, you ain't even like.
I will listen to a whole album of Mayhem just talking shit on the track.
Yeah, like if it was just him hanging out, just talking.
Yeah.
Like if he decided to be a stand-up comedian, I would pay tickets to go and see him just talking shit.
Or even an album like fucking Big Body Best, like the body language shit.
Yeah.
Just put out an album talking
Amazing.
shit. I'd be with it. That'd be crazy.
That was a sick track.
Hell yeah. That beat, oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Also, speaking of which, Bronsolino had a sick album this year, the Cocodrillo Turbo.
Oh my head.
Remember that one? That was a fucking
That happened this year.
That was crazy.
Yo.
That album was fucking heat rocks.
Holy free holies.
What month did that come
out? April.
Damn. There was just so much good music this year.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. We might not get around to it, but UFO Feeve put out mad tracks this year.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that dude.
Yeah.
I was like, this
Fly
guy,
Anakin.
Fly Anakin. Frank came out last year.
That dude
it wasn't my favorite album of the year, but it was top 20.
Yeah.
It was, it was a tight album.
It was definitely in my top 20, only because we had so much other shit that was going on, but that was amazing.
I think he's only going up.
Speaking of people under the let's go with keep going under the radar. That Chase Fetty album, that
Dope,
shit was fucking dope
as hell, man.
Yeah, it's like a little 15 minute little jump off. You go
just like, oh wait a minute,
just slappers,
this is
just
fly
all
as hell.
slappers,
Word.
Fly as hell, man. Little bit more well known, but down south, Earth Gang put out an album early in the year that was dope as hell. I'm a big fan of that kind of sound. I mean, we had so
Kung
much
Fu before he left mentioned Don Def and the skill set.
Oh, I thought he was going to talk about DEFCON 3.
Oh, DEFCON, Jesus.
Or DEFCON 1? What's the name of the new one?
Yeah, DEFCON 1.
Really blew it on that one.
That one in, he mentioned the
Cattle Guard.
The Cattle Guard
by the Supervisor.
Wow, well, that was this year too?
Yeah.
Holy
and
shit.
I think it was Sinking Ships maybe with King Arthur. And then Chairman Chow had multiple albums with our boy, Oak Lone Tree. I think he dropped like 8 albums
He had
this year.
least, there was that Feta joint.
Yeah.
Multiple Fetas.
Feta 2.
Chairman Chow was
Also,
busy as
the
hell in
tree one,
2022.
when he recorded in the tree.
Yeah, the tree one.
Yeah, that was something.
Crazy.
Big D's had a few albums this year too.
Mm-hmm.
Bangers too. Man, he was sick this year.
God damn.
Peace to
It's a
Chow.
good time for hip hop.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Did his thing.
Oh, he's been dropping
Turbo
every couple weeks.
Yeah, he stays busy, whether it be producing, whether it be, shooting videos.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's all over the place.
He's
Love
over
to
the,
see it.
some might say he's over there now. The
Beyonce-
Artifacts, I believe, had an album this year.
Beyonce dropped in July.
Cool G Rap. SZA, right? SZA's
SZA got
Top
a new
Dog.
album.
Top Dog. You mentioned the Ab Soul last week, I believe.
Wow.
That was
I went back and listened to that whole album.
Yeah, I got to run through the whole thing.
The Apathy
I know
album
it's
that we people. It was 3 tracks and they were just fucking like all fucking headbangers.
Yeah.
They were
We'll
dope.
be here all friggin' night long just naming albums.
We really will.
Trying to think of some other things.
Why
It's
don't
good,
we
though.
just,
We're chilling.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep going
We can
if you
fit time.
want.
I'm in no rush.
But I feel like we should all just, throw something that we enjoy the most.
Something that we really enjoyed.
I'll keep it hip hop. Don't worry.
Okay.
You don't have
the
to.
Feed the Family with Teflon Hoot came out this year. That's a nice Boston one for you.
Teflon who?
Teflon who? Bori Rock. He was just on the Top Shelf Premium.
Oh, dang, man.
I feel like Flea Lord had an album this year with Michelangelo, perhaps.
I think you're absolutely right. Premier put out a little 4-5 track little EP.
Okay.
Yeah, that Joey Badass joint, that Remy and Rhapsody joint, that Nas joint, that Run the Jewels joint, that other joint with Lil Wayne and Slick Rick.
Yeah,
that's right.
That happened this year.
It was Michelangelo and Ito. With the table for one.
Yeah.
Not the judge.
Yes, not Judge Ito.
No Lance.
But the rapper Ito.
No Lance in this motherfucker.
What about that RJ Payne movie shit?
Yeah.
Was that this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he had that one too with Method Man. I think was this year too.
Was that this year? So much fucking music, man.
It's insane. It's hard to keep up with.
Was that Bullets and Broken Glass? That was the one with Bun B and Ice-T, the Bullets and Broken Glass.
Yeah. There was that Division track.
Division. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Again, the domestic situation. Every time I play that in the house now.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's all good.
Yeah. So for this year, RJ Payne had "If Cocaine Could Talk," "Blood on My Chainsaw." If
Which
Cocaine
one?
Could Talk 7.
I thought Blood on the Chainsaw was like a series.
Yeah, just the first one. Beautiful Pain 4. This guy's got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He had the Leatherface joints, and then he had Blood on My Chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he's had multiple If Cocaine Could Talks.
No, he's another one. He drops a lot of projects, and they're all quality.
All really good, yep.
What about your boy Pink Sifu? I remember his name coming up a lot this year.
The Pink Sifu?
Mm-hmm. Were they just tracks?
I think they were just tracks, yeah. I
I
think they dropped an album this year, maybe. I could be wrong, though.
Every now and again when Vega mentions artists, I actually pay attention. I'm like, that shit was actually kind of dope.
Yeah, no, I've learned that if Vega's recommending something, it's usually fire.
And he curates it too, like to whoever he's talking to. He's like, "Hey, Ben Nice, I think you'll like this in particular." You know what I mean? And he'll be like, "Oh no, Jay Sizzle." That's what he calls me off the board. He's like, "Hey, Jay Sizzle, I think you'll really enjoy this because it's a little bit more uplifting and then ratchet in the face type music."
Pink Sifu had the album this year with Young Morpheus.
I'm gonna have to write that down.
Here, let's check this out. I'll give you a track off that real quick.
Word.
Yeah, beat the style and the way the cops sweat them and stretch them on the curb like they caught them by the weapon. They cover all the gossip, leave my niggas at the dead end. I question where the bread went, cause things went unsaid. Shorty left with cold bed, now she going out my head. I be forgetting shit, it's cold out here. You know the temperament, we in this bitch. I'm really speaking what time it's in the 6. We limited from birth, my nigga. You better live it big and say it with your motherfucking chest too. My next move the cool, touch bump your rules. Say it's love, but you tend to use. Who am I to choose between devils? The evils could equal pleasures. Cry bitch, you'll feel better. I felt measures, my skin back.
They keep playing, I stay chancing, run the fire, keep dancing, run the thought to be being part of my demons. Poor man dreams like a thief in the night. We at your door, fuck you mean? How high he cheese? Bad queens, 20 and Siamese, where you find these though? Reppin' any poto, step and go below. He freeze peers, can eat feces. We overseas for the bag. My nigga got it all, rich it all, can't fall, all tens all over. Soul in the grass, take it so, make it last. I chase the night quicker than the sun crack. They by the facts, my bro, no lie. Straight fade, no cap. He let it hang, no lies. Walking all pain high. Free the man, know the name. Yeah, shame, but bad talk, bad talk, bad talk.
There you go.
I'm with it.
Nice little one right there. Pink Sifu.
Don't front.
You're right. There's just so much shit. I mean, we're underground guys, so we probably don't talk a lot about the mainstream releases there. Like you got Little Durk had an album this year.
A lame stream.
Yeah, nailed him. Lupe Fiasco had an album this year.
That was actually a good album. Something about Zion.
Yeah, drill music and
Drill music and Zion. I actually enjoyed that, and I'm not a huge loop guy.
Yeah,
I didn't hate it. I remember listening to it when it came out. I didn't despise it. It was cool.
It's good ride around music.
Yeah.
You had
what else you got there?
Gunna.
I didn't listen to the Gunna album. Oh, wait a minute. That was the one with Push P on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Future.
How was it?
I did listen to that one.
Future had one. NBA Youngboy.
Never broke again.
Yep. Never broke again.
Never broke again.
Yeah. Man, there's just been so much stuff this year, man.
The kids love the.
Oh, they do.
They love the NBA Youngboy, man.
Vince Staples had album this year.
Vince Staples had multiple bangers. I'm sorry that I just forgot about him altogether.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think
Ramona Park Broke My Heart was the second one, but I don't know if I like that one better than the first one. But
I think Vic Mensa had a few albums this year.
Vic Mensa had at least 2.
Sick.
He was actually in this last season of Southside also.
I heard that.
I'm bringing it back to Southside.
Might be the show of the year.
Between that and Abbott Elementary, man, some funny ass shit going on
in Atlanta too. I mean, that shit was crazy too.
Yeah, you got to think if you're watching Atlanta.
Out of almost all these albums we mentioned, none of them have just been the only album that the person has put out this year. Like everyone's putting out at least 2,
except for Freddie Gibbs. Putting out maybe.
Yeah. No.
Do you have 2 albums this year?
Like I think Benny. Well, nope. That's not true because Benny's also doing like the Black Soprano family stuff also.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Because you got the El Camino. I think El Camino dropped the album too out that crew.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But Freddie,
there's a lot going on.
Freddie did one, and
Quell Chris had an album this year.
Well, listen, Uncle Murder told you got beat up, and things happen.
It's true.
Quell Chris, put out a couple. The homie. Billy Woods.
Billy Woods had one. Who was that? Who the guy got canceled for his wife? Him and his wife make the music together there. Fat and
Toby.
Toby, yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know if he got canceled, but people are kind of looking at him funny now.
What happened?
Well, he treats his wife a little weird.
He's kind of dicky.
Yeah, it's like
little dicky.
Yeah, little dicky. Little dicky. You dropped the album this year too.
His name was Dave. Hey, I'm Dave.
Treat you better. All right, let me give you one more, and then we'll roll out of here. I think.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we're over here.
Disappeared like the AIDS from Magic Johnson's dick. Truth be told, I've been rehearsing for a role, but daddy back, the Cadillac, can fit like 80 shacks, 11 big. They say Bronson disappeared like the AIDS from Magic Johnson's dick. Truth be told, I've been rehearsing for a role, but daddy back, the Cadillac, can fit like 80 shacks, 11 baby Max, 5 Scud missiles. Let the cocodrillo tongue kiss you. You meet the afterlife with one whistle. You and whoever run with you. Someone I have to come and get you, but they can't cause you turn to ketchup. While I'm chilling eating Spezza, pickled in vinegar. Your bitch look like Forrest Whitaker in a movie where he played a general. Every ocean is my fucking swimming pool. If this wave's breaking on the shore, I'm swinging through. Land Rover 110 Beluga Blue. Never been polluted with the flu. Press the pedal of the Porsche with no shoe. Diamond studded horseshoe. You pussy sweeter than corn soup. Every day I wake up to the tender sound of war flute. Catch me on tour, boo.
One we forgot to mention before we roll out, it appears that 2, 4, 5, Crime Apple dropped 6 albums this year.
I heard he got a new joint coming too.
Damn.
He'll be at the
Genosha?
No, at the AOTP show at the Jedi Mind Tricks.
Oh, where? At the Paradise?
Yeah.
Cuban.
In March?
Yeah, man.
We'll be there.
Cuban B. What's the name of that Bronson album?
Crocodrillo Turbo.
Been nice. I would have never got that in a million years.
Crocodrillo Turbo.
No, but I remember that album actually being good also, but it was in the midst of a lot of other, a smorgasbord of music.
I mean, just that song right there, he opens it up just like... It's so good, man.
Cocodrillo.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, man. That's a good ass album.
Hell yeah, good for action.
Yeah, but like I said, Crime Apple's got crazy work this year. Yeah, the album
and
Skiz.
the 7th on the way.
Yeah, man, he's crazy. Well, not the 7th because it's the end of the year, right?
Yeah,
but he's got one coming soon. He's
always that work.
Crazy. I think that's about it, guys. It's another great show.
Yeah, we can wrap it up here. We can come back next week. I mean, we didn't even play no Kendrick or nothing, but I want to have a discussion about that dude too.
Yeah, he's worth a good discussion.
Has he transcended?
Yeah, I believe so. He did Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
Is he not even like a rapper anymore? He was just like an entity.
He's he's at that Kanye West level, I guess you could say.
He's just an icon.
An icon. Yeah, that's it.
No racism, I hope.
No racism, I hope. You know, he's not walking around with the swastika shirts.
Not yet.
We didn't even talk about that. But, you know, we'll leave that in the cutting room floor.
Exactly.
That's fine. We'll leave that in 2022.
Man, it's 2023. Starting with Birria Tacos. Good music. The homies here. I'm Vega. The HipHopHeads Podcast. TheCryptOnline.com. You can check me out everywhere. Vega the Chosen. We got the Bonafide over here. You can't find him anywhere.
In it to win it. On the contrary,
he's not
now that Twitter is burning down, you can find me on Twitter for the last 2 weeks. I'm on Mastodon. I'm on Post. I'm everywhere else but Twitter. Heavy.
Yo, they were saying this dude lost $200 billion in the past week or so.
They say that the valuation is 53% less than what it was when he bought it. Your man is burning money.
Damn.
By trying to be cool.
Yo, that's a hit.
Trying to own the libs.
Yeah, he owned us. I'm elsewhere. Actually, my life has been so much better when I've been on Twitter a lot less.
Yeah, it's true.
It's amazing.
You know what funny thing from Twitter this week? Did you see that Greta Thunberg fucking toast that fucking
We didn't
Uber?
even talk about this dude. I didn't even know who this dude was until he started attacking a child. And then it was just like, oh, word? You're going to get arrested on some felony shit?
Yo. She was on some like did the uppercut into the pit fatality. Like fucking destroyed that cat.
She toasted that mother.
And then he got arrested because of her. Man. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Apparently, those Romanian pizza boxes are very distinctive.
Right. They only got one Domino's there.
Apparently.
What a fucking idiot.
I don't know. We'll talk about this off air. I have some wild theories on this one.
Fucking crazy, man. All right. Ben Nice, what about you?
Where you at, Ben Nice? How can we find you?
Ben Nice Boston on Twitter.
Boom. You can check him out there. Holler at him. All right. Peace, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Boom.